Well, depending on where you were in western Washington, maybe you got some sort of precipitation this morning. I know in Kirkland I got a little bit this morning as I was driving around town, but it was really, I thought it was going to last a little longer than it did.
Yeah, you know, it did seem that way. It looked that way. It was very convincing looking sky, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And it was also one of those situations where you could have seen a very heavy shower turn into a thunderstorm. But we just ended up with these big, huge raindrops that were very far apart. They were so well spaced that no one ended up getting a trace of rain. Well, that's all we ended up getting in the rain gauge. It was just barely a trace. It wasn't even measurable. The rain right now is tracking through from Oregon all the way up into central Washington, and some of it has made all the way across the Cascades. But right now, with some thunderstorms just off to the east of Wilbur, we're concerned about new fire starts, definitely, because it was still in triple-digit heat today in central East Washington. But this is much-needed rain that we're watching track inland now. It's falling apart as it moves inland for western Washington. Over the Sound, we're just seeing these sprinkles or just big drops very far apart, and we have not yet broken the consecutive day streak of dry weather. So you can see the rain showers, though. I want you to focus on what's coming up through the Cascades across Stevens Pass and down towards Snoqualmie Pass, because we're going to see this area of rainfall continue to track north-northeast, and that's going to create a bigger issue as we get into tomorrow. But right now, today's high temperatures, just want to show you how we lopped off 10 degrees of the forecast high temperatures. We were going to get into the upper 80s, but we only made it to 77 degrees for SeaTac today. And that was early this morning. In fact, we actually cooled down after that and barely got to 74 this afternoon. It's 67 right now, cloudy skies at the waterfront. Moving on to their current temperatures, you could see where temperatures are mainly in the upper 50s near the water to mid 60s inland. We've got mid to upper 60s from Seattle southward, and we're going to continue this round of monsoonal moisture that is coming up from the southwest. It's bringing clouds, rain, thunderstorms, but because it's curving, as soon as it moves up from the south, it kind of curves over to the east. We're going to see the bulk of the rainfall closer to the Cascades for the day tomorrow. So overnight tonight, we have especially big concerns. Watch where we have the heaviest rain by just after midnight. Here's that band of showers. This is projecting the model showing us where we're going to see showers move through again, and we'll get another round closer to 5 a.m. from Olympia to Everett. Very light amounts, but that might break the record dry streak. We'll have to wait until to see, because it's just these light showers. But North Cascades through the day tomorrow will continue to get this heavier amount of rainfall, and that's bringing in our flash flood watch. So tomorrow, rain and thunderstorms could bring a risk of mudslides around burn scars in eastern Washington. So quick move through tonight, few showers, muggy, cloudy, temperatures cooling into the low to mid 60s. So we're still going to have a pretty mild overnight. We'll be drying out tomorrow. Any of these light showers wrapping up, becoming mostly sunny, highs back to the mid 80s. We're going to pop right back into the sunshine, and then we'll have a couple of dry days. Still warm, mid 80s, Monday, Tuesday. Wednesday evening, we'll see the changes starting to move in, and we're probably going to definitely break that dry stretch of weather as we get into our Thursday, Friday, Saturday.